everyone, welcome to yoga. I've missed being with you, but this is the next best thing. So here's a new routine that hopefully will get us through the next couple weeks, and then we'll be back at FOF. So this is FOF Yoga at Home. Let's start in a seated position. If crossing your legs isn't comfortable, remember, find something else, a different position that works for you. Always give that cross the other way an option to get a little stretch in the tighter hip. So if you go with the tighter side, that is a good thing. Let's go from here, from the lower back, pulling it inward, stretching out your spine from the tailbone right up through the back of the neck. Now just take your chin, pull it very gently inward so that you're not in a forward head position. Shoulders are relaxed. Close your eyes. I promise I'll be here when you open those eyes. And just breathe. Begin with full breaths in and out through your nose. And as you're inhaling, I want your ribs to lift and expand. And then on exhale, everything settles back down. Work that. Sometimes we just spend way too much time with those shallow breaths. So this can feel foreign, so we have to push ourselves, but that's good. Keep that breath work. Add that little bit of closing of the throat, just slightly. Add the texture to your breath, that vibration. You should be able to hear your own breath. Opening your eyes. Now all I want you to do is lift your shoulders way up high and then press them back down. Do that again. Shoulders lift and press down. Two more. All the way up and then all the way down. One more. Up and release. Now just roll back those shoulders a few times. Loosen things up. All right, now set your hands right on your ribs. And I want you to go back to that breathing, those full deep breaths. And as you do that, just notice how your hands get pushed out with the rib cage. So we're just gonna do a couple more of those full breaths. Inhale, expanding the ribs. Exhale, the ribs come back in. So again, inhale, the lungs, the ribs. Exhale. Two more. Inhale, full deep breath. Exhale. And one more. Inhale. Get those ribs pressing out against your hands. And then exhale. Now let's take the arms up on inhale and twist to your right on exhale. Inhale, back up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale up, exhale to the right, inhale up, exhale to the left. Come back up. We'll do one more to the right. Inhale up, one more twist to the left. And come back up to the center. Take a side bend this time. So stretching the right side of your rib cage. Come back up, over. Lift back up and over to the left. Up and over to the right. Come back up. And we first start over to the side. And then just reach forward and kind of up a little to the left front corner of your mat. Roll back into that side bend, press your hip down, and then up and over to the right. And then just take that stretch forward to the front right corner of your mat. Reach out. You might feel a little extra stretch in the lats. And come back into your side bend and all the way up. Now, hands are behind your back. Lift up tall, tip forward. Tuck your chin, round yourself back up. Let's do that again. Come forward, and round back up and forward, rounding up. Now this next time, come forward, arms come forward. Now you might be way up high here, that would be fine. Maybe you're down onto your forearms. Wherever you're at is fine. Soften though, let your head hang, relax the neck and shoulders. Feel the hips, just getting a little extra stretch. And moving around is fine. You don't need to just arrive and stay put. Search out what feels good. Then lift back up. Let's change the cross of the legs and do that once again. Hands behind your back, lift up tall, tip from the hips, and then tuck your chin, round yourself up. Do that again. Come forward and round yourself up and come forward, rounding up. And then this one, we're going to stay. So once again, arms in front, prop yourself however it works for you. Soften the neck and shoulders, relax, let your head hang, deepening the breath. All right, come back up and let's transition now to hands and knees. So coming onto your knees, make sure there's a little space between the legs. Hands right under the shoulders, spread out your fingers. Let's lift the chest, relax your abdomen, tailbone up. Reverse that. Tuck your tailbone, tuck the chin, round your back. And then inhale, chest is lifted, tailbone up. Exhale, rounding up through the back. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, pull your abdomen in. We'll do one more like that. Inhale. Exhale, rounding up the back. Now fold your arms to the mat. This position will let the lower back get a little extra stretch. Keep your breath out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then come back up. Chest lifting. Round up the back. Bend your arms, lower them first, then chest and hips. Breath is out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back up, inhale. Exhale, round the back, lower down. Breath is out. 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll do one more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Lower down. Breath is out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. We're making a change here. Round the back, folding down, but this time work with a little more range of motion. So now we're into a more traditional child's pose. And I really encourage movement. Again, move the hips, stretch out the arms. Anything that feels good, test out what works, where you're finding you're tight, what needs some attention. Everyone's going to look different doing this. Maybe you're resting your forehead on the floor and gently turning your head. Just explore. All right, now from here, we're going to come into up dog. So just lift yourself back to hands and knees. Keep traveling forward, lift your chest, open the front of your hips, and then back. And you just find whatever range of motion works for you, not forcing anything. Come back up, keep your shoulders pressing down away from your ears. Hips go back. Let's do 2 more of these. Inhale up. Exhale, take the hips back. And we just are all doing a little bit more sitting perhaps than usual, or maybe we always get a lot of sitting in, and this is a great hip opener. Just undoing some of that sitting, and then all the way back. Now, let's come up to hands and knees, targeting our core. Reset. And then stretch your right arm and left leg out. See if you can can lift a little bit higher away from the floor, looking at the floor. So we've got that nice lengthened neck. Stay 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Switch. Now it's left arm, right leg. Lift yourself up a little higher. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right arm, left leg. Lift, lengthen. And then we're just going to tap down, up, down, up. Nice and smooth movements. Abdomen hugging in. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Release. Let's switch. Left arm, right leg. Lift up away from the floor. Stretch out a little bit further. Then tap down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Not allowing your hips to rotate. Keep them square to the mat. 3 more times here. 2 and 1. All right, release. Now sit back into your child's pose. Hips way back. Settle in. And then we're just going to walk the arms to the left. So just walk them to your left and put your right hand on top. Press down with that right hand. And then walk over to the right. Left hand will go on top. You're going to press down with that hand, getting a little extra stretch in the lower back on the left side. And walk back to the center. Now let's do more core work. Keep your forearms and palms on the floor. Stretch your legs back behind you as you come into a plank. And if you'd like to be on a plank here on your knees, if you'd rather be up on your hands instead of forearms, that's fine too. Tuck that tailbone under, hug in with your abdomen, and we'll just hover here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now adding a little more if you'd like. Tap the knees down and up, down and up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now just come the rest of the way down to the floor, all the way down, feet out flat, hands by your chest, turn your head to the right, resting it on the floor. Let's work a baby cobra. Inhale, lifting up to the center. Exhale, lower down, look to the left. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. So this is all back strength. I can lift my hands. They're not being used. My arms aren't being used. Lower down. Inhale, rise. Pull that chin in that little bit. Lower down. Inhale, let that breath bring your body up. Exhale, down. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Let's add to this. Inhale, lift the same way. Now just stay here on exhale, not using any strength from your arms. Then use your arms, come up any amount higher that works for you. And all the way down. Inhale, lift. Stay right here. Exhale. Inhale, press. Come up any amount higher. And then all the way down. Make sure this is working for you. It needs to feel good to you. Inhale up. Stay right here. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Any amount higher. Exhale, down. We're going to do one more. Inhale, lift. Stay on exhale. Inhale, up higher. And now all the way down. Take your arms down next to you, bending your legs and back. Just give them a little swish from side to side. And then we're going to move on to my favorite pose, scorpion, and I hope you love it too. It just feels like such a wonderful stretch. We're going to take the arms, reach them out to the sides. And you can start with your head to the center. We're going to lift up the right leg, bend it, then you're going to roll to the left, look to the right. So it's a nice big stretch. Come back up, lower that leg, then lift your left leg up, bend it, roll to the right, look to the left. So I've got a couch in the way. You might have furniture in the way. I'm at your house too. Got to figure these things out. Come back up, right leg lifts, bend it, roll to the left. Come back up and lower that leg. Now the left leg lifts, bend it, roll, and come back. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale as that right leg comes up, bend it, roll to the left. So we're getting the chest and shoulders stretched, the back, the hips. It's all included, everything on the back side. Last one, let's take that left leg up, bend it, and roll. All right, release. Now, arms come down, they rest on your lower back. Look over to the right again. Ardha Shalabhasana. Inhale, lifting your torso, right arm sweeps forward, left leg lifts, and then lower back down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale up, just a little more core work here. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale. And our last one, inhale. Exhale down. All right, let's bring the hands up by the chest. Come up and sit back into a child's pose, tucking your arms right back in alongside your legs. So as you stay here, deepen your breath and feel the stretch in the lower back, middle back. Now lift yourself up tall on your knees, reach up overhead. Put your left arm behind your back and lower down to the mat, hip turns to the left. Inhale, come up tall, again some core work, lower down, turning your head, come back up. We'll do 1 more on this side, lower down, head turns to the left. Inhale up. Now take that arm down, switch, left arm goes up and lower down. As you reach the floor, turn your head to the right. Inhale, rise. Exhale, you get a nice view of what might be hiding under your couch. I see a couple dog toys. And all the way down. Could be worse. Come back up and lower that arm. All right, we're going to make our way up to standing now and move on. All right, so now let's do some standing work. Start with your feet a comfortable distance apart for you. Whatever, again, feels right under the hips is a good landmark for getting started. Lift up your toes, fan them apart, set them back down. Notice the arches of your feet, they're pulling up a bit. We're engaging the quads, that's lifting the kneecaps. Lift the pelvic floor, open the chest, arms hanging. A little more length up through the spine, and then we're going to work our posture. We keep doing it month after month, but it's the only way to undo all of the technology and forward folding that our bodies are in through our day. So let's start by externally rotating the shoulders and hold that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And soften there. Let's do it again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. 2 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. release, and one more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Now, this one you just pull your chin straight in. You kind of get that icky double chin thing going, but hold that. That's really nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften there. Do that again. Pull that chin in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, this is subtle. You're not just like cranking on your neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll do 2 more. Pull that chin in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, and just one more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So, we start getting that forward head thing going on. This is what helps. You do this every day, not overdoing it, not like 6 times a day, but once a day. 1 set of 5 would be great to kind of get rid of some bad posture. All right, so let's move on from here, and we're just going to do a little bit of balance work. Lift your, let's see, for you, right arm with the legs. Heels up, and then lower, halfway down, all the way up, and then all the way down. Let's switch. Left arm, inhale up, exhale, halfway down, all the way up. Good strengthening in the feet and the ankles. Let's get that right arm up, inhale, exhale, lower the heels, halfway down, come back up, all the way down. We've got one more. Inhale up, exhale, halfway down, inhale up, exhale. All right, big sweep up with the arms. Inhale, fold all the way down on exhale. Stay right here, one breath, softening in the neck and shoulders. All right, big sweep up, and we're going to take a side bend to the left, lengthen up and over, switch over to the right, come up to the center, bend both arms, open the chest, little back bend, come all the way up, fold all the way down, stay and breathe. Inhale, big sweep up, exhale, take your side bend, come back up, other side. Come up, bend your arms, open the chest, little back bend, all the way up, all the way down. Stay and breathe. Inhale, big sweep up, exhale, take your side bend, come back up, other side. Come back up, open the chest, little back bend, all the way down. Stay for a breath. Big sweep up, inhale, exhale, side bend, come back up, other side. Remember, you're lifting up here, come back up, find that tiny back bend, just what works for you, all the way up, all the way down. Our last time. Take that breath, and then just sweep back up and lower your arms as you exhale. All right, we're going to do a little bit of balance. If you feel more comfortable being close to something in case you need a little something to grab onto, move to that space in your room. We're going to start on the left, and we're going to lift the knee up and then lift the leg out to the side. So find that balance and lift the right knee up and bring the leg to the side. We're not trying to lift real high when it comes out to the side. When you bring it up too high, we just start compensating by tipping the body. So maintain a nice tall, lengthened spine. Let's do 4 more here. And 3, 2, wobbling is fine, and 1, and it's normal. And we typically have one side that goes better than the other. So that just gives you something to work on. Let's get the other side. Balance on the right. Lift that left knee up and out to the side. Up and to the side. Up and side. Lengthen tall through your spine. 4 more here. And side. 3 and side. 2. This is one. All right, good. All right, I'm just going to turn sideways so I can use the mat. We're going to do sun breath to start with, and then we'll add on to that. Hands in front of the heart. Sweep your arms up on inhale. Again, that tiny back bend, and then come down over the legs. Hold the back side of the calves. Pull gently down. Lift halfway up, flat back, looking at the floor. Back down over the legs. Inhale, big sweep up. Lower just the arms. Do that again. Inhale up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale down. Inhale, big sweep up. Lower just your arms. Let's add to this. Inhale up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, hands to the mat. Inhale, right leg, step it back. Exhale, left leg. Hover in a plank as you inhale. Exhale, lower yourself to the mat. Feet out flat. Lift up either into just that baby cobra or into your up dog. Now sit back into child's pose. Come up to hands and knees, curling your toes under. Hips lift high. Down dog. Take a nice big step forward with the right leg. Find that lunge. And then bring your right foot in. Flat back. Down over the legs. Big sweep all the way up. Lower just your arms. Let's do that again. Inhale up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale halfway up, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, hands to the mat. Step that right leg back in a nice lunge. And then switch. Hover in your plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower to the floor. Remember, you can put your knees down. Work it however it's best for you. Come into your up dog or just a baby cobra. Sit back into child's pose. Lift up to hands and knees, curling your toes under, hips high. Take a step forward with that right leg. Find that lunge, get that hip stretch. Then step in with the left. Hands on your shins, flat back. Down over the legs. Inhale, big sweep up. Now, sit right into Utkatasana. Let's rise up and step back that right leg. All right, now I'm going to have you actually lift your heel. So we're actually in crescent. I want you to stretch up a little bit and then pull down, get the elbows drawing behind you, make fists. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Now reach back up and twist to your left. Look to the left. Bring that left arm forward. Reach both arms up and then the twist again. Relax the shoulders. Let's do two more. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Staying right here. Relax your shoulders. Hug in with your abdomen. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now looking forward, you can take that left arm behind you, right arm up alongside your head. Draw up, slightly back. Come back up, step in, fold right down over your legs. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale down. Inhale, big sweep up. Exhale, sit, Utkatasana. Rise up and the left leg steps back. Be up on the ball of the foot. Reach up and then drop down. Pull the elbows back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Up and down. Two more. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Reach back up and we'll take the twist to the right this time. Right arm comes forward. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. One more, inhale, exhale. Stay right here, soften the shoulders, but be solid here in the core. Hug in, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now looking forward, turn that palm up on your left hand. Draw up and slightly back. Come all the way up, step in, fold right down over your legs. Hands on your shins, halfway up, flat back down over the legs. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, sit back into that chair, come up, and we'll step back with the right leg. And you're just gonna lower that right arm. Inhale, and then on exhale, reach your left hand down onto your shin. Look down, stretch your right arm back behind you. Come all the way up with that left arm by your head. And then once again, looking down at your toes, stretching that right arm back. Be nice and open here. Come back up, inhale. Exhale, looking down. Inhale, up. One more time, exhale. Now we're going to stay right here. You can leave your hand on your shin. Take that right arm, bring it all the way up alongside your head. Look up, and then reach it back and look down. Inhale, the arm comes up, look up. Exhale, reach it back. Inhale, the arm is right alongside your head. Look up, reach back. Let's do one more. Inhale. Now on exhale, fold that arm behind your back and just turn and look up. If that doesn't feel good on your neck, how about straight off to the side or even the floor? This is a variation on triangle pose, so I should be not leaning forward or back. I should be able to slide myself between two panes of glass. And then all the way back up, and a reverse triangle. Come back up, step forward, fold right down over your legs. Hands to your shins, halfway up, back down over the legs. Inhale, big sweep up, exhale, sit again into Utkatasana. Rise up, left leg goes back. Take that left arm down, inhale, and then exhale. Rest the right hand on your shin, look down. Inhale, back up. Exhale again, reaching the left arm straight back behind you. Inhale, exhale, inhale up, and one more, exhale. Let's work with that left arm. Inhale, bring it all the way up alongside your head, reach it forward, and then reach it behind you, look down. So we're really working a lot of mobility in the neck and in the shoulder because we're looking down and looking up and taking that arm, moving it by your head and reaching it back. We're going to do one more. Take that arm alongside your head, look up. Now take it behind your back, rest it on the lower back. And then once you're settled in the legs and the torso, turn your head and either look to the side or all the way up toward the ceiling. Draw your ribs diagonally upward away from your hips. Stay 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're coming up and reversing the triangle. That right arm is up by your head. The legs are drawing up, ribs drawing up. Come back up, step in, fold right down over your legs. Hands to your shins, halfway up. Back down over the legs. Big sweep up. Now just the arms, lower them down. All right, I think it's time to do another balance. So we're going to do tree pose this time around. And again, sometimes people feel like they need to be close to something. On this one, because there's an option to actually keep your other foot a little bit grounded, you might not need to reposition near a piece of furniture or a wall. But one option is right heel resting against that left ankle. The other is to take that foot up higher or way up against the inner thigh. All right, try to avoid right next to the knee. That's never a safe place for the knee, that is. And once you've positioned your right foot, I want you to think about the left. That's your foundation. nice and solid. Then that left leg, nice and solid. Hands can be in front of the heart. Just as you settle in, lift that pelvic floor, engage the inner core, and then decide what you might want to do with your arms. You can leave them here, or you can branch out, grow that tree any way you'd like. Now look out in front of you, find something to focus in on, stay focused on that single point, and go back to your breathing, deep breaths. That might not seem right because it's like, oh, it makes me wobble, but that's good. So add that little windy sensation through the tree, and then fight for your balance. Get strong. All right, let's lower the arms and the legs. Okay, walk it out. Switching sides. Balance on the right. Set up wherever you want that left foot. The heel against the ankle, up on the calf, or way up on the inner thigh. Good foundation with your right foot. Strong, solid right leg. Work that inner core, and then add whatever arm position that you'd like. Soften the shoulders though, try not to get them hiked up, and breathe. Stay with that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come down, and that leg. Okay, we're going to do one more pose standing, and this one can help with some extra core strength, particularly the back. And all we're going to do is put the left arm behind the back for an asymmetrical version of this. That way, the weaker side gets a chance to just be isolated. All right, so take that right arm up, inhale, exhale, soften your knees, come all the way down. Now, lifting halfway up, flat back, looking at the floor. Pull that chin in, arm alongside your head. Back down, and then inhale all the way up. Let's do it again. All the way down, soften the knees. Now lift halfway up, so you're looking at the floor, flat back. Release back down. Inhale all the way up, tighten through the abdomen. One more on that side, all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up. Take that right arm down behind you. Let's switch left arm up. Inhale, exhale all the way down. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale down. Inhale, rise. The abdomen is hugging in all the way down. Halfway up, inhale, looking at the floor. Back down. Inhale, rise. One more. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale down. And inhale all the way up. Bring that arm down. All right, let's make our way down to the floor to finish up this yoga practice. All right, so let's get down on the floor with the legs out straight. From here, bend them. You want to keep some bend in the knees because this stretch is about the lower back. If we keep the legs out straight, we're going to get more into the hamstrings. So put some bend in the knees, pull your elbows back, sit up tall, inhale, exhale, we're just going to float right down over the legs, inhale, back up, do that again, exhale, inhale, up, exhale, over those legs, inhale, up. This one, we're going to stay, so come forward, hold either your feet or your shins. You're going to let your neck soften, head hanging, shoulders relaxed, and you're breathing. All right, make your way back up. Okay, now, either with your toes resting on the floor or the feet up a little higher, hands come to a position in front of your heart, and we're just going to work the core a little bit here. So first we're going to take the arms and just circle them around. If you need to put the feet down, you can. Make sure that you're lifting through the chest, open in the heart, circle around. 4 more here. You can always skip a couple. Up and around, up and around. Let's just do 1 more and then hold that. Maybe you want a little more challenge. Maybe you want to straighten the legs. Find that position that works for you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, straighten out your left leg. Cross your right leg over it. You can keep that leg out straight, that left leg, or you can fold it around. It's whatever works for you. Now, sitting tall, put your right arm behind you. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, spin around to the right, drawing up tall. So I'm not going to crank with my arms to get myself to go further into this, but I am going to use some core strength to coax a little more into that twist. Press that right hip down, draw up tall, eyes level, chin level. Couple more breaths here. Expand your ribs, expand the lungs. All right, facing forward. Just wiggle those hips a little bit, sit up real tall, and it's a small tip forward from the hips. It's not about collapsing at all, so you want to keep the chest lifted as you're tipping. Press that right hip into the floor, getting a little deeper stretch there. All right, come up. And I want you to lean to the left onto your left arm and take a hold of your right foot or ankle. We're just going to give ourselves a little stretch for the quads. And again, it's something that we might not spend enough time stretching our quads, so any extra time you can put that in, it's always a good thing. We're using the quads all the time, or we should be if you're walking and climbing steps and all those things. Now just come back up, but keep both legs to the right side of your body, and they're both bent. You can just kind of lift the hips a little, make sure you're okay. We're going to fold forward over that left leg. So lift tall and then tip any amount of movement that you can, and then come right back up. We're going to do it again. And just tip forward and lift back up. Now this one, come forward and stay. So some people might get up real high, others might get down low on their forearms, others lower. It's just how it works for you. I'm going to turn sideways on this so you can kind of see another option here. So I could be right here, but if you love pigeon, you can just extend your leg all the way out behind you. So find the variation that works for you. Keeping both legs bent is absolutely fine. It's giving us that stretch in the hips. Now remember, if you're ever experiencing anything sharp when we're doing any of these poses, move away from it, back it up a little bit. Always listen to your body. All right, now make your way back up. Take your legs out in front, shake them out a little bit, and let's do that whole series on the other side. Start with the left leg, bend it and cross over the right. Right leg can stay straight or tuck it. Put your left arm in back, inhale, right arm up, exhale, spin to the left. Draw yourself up tall, pull that lower back in, eyes level, chin level, and breathe. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Press that left hip down and the toes down on that left foot. All right, coming back to the center now. Give the hips a little adjustment if you need to. Sit up tall, inhale, and then exhale. Just tip from the hips. Remember, no collapsing. Stay tall and long in the spine. Pressing into that left hip. All right, lift back up. Now we're going to lean to the right and take that left foot for a quad stretch. So just pulling gently back, staying lifted, lift the ribs, try not to just collapse here. All right, so now as you come back up, reset a little in the hips. We're going to fold forward over the right leg, lift yourself up tall, inhale, exhale, come forward, inhale, back up, exhale again, come forward, inhale. This one, come forward and stay. So we're resting on the arms or lower on the leg. Remember, you have the option if you want to stretch that leg back behind you. So if you like how that feels, take that position. Otherwise, both legs stay bent. Settle in. And it's not uncommon. Most of us should be experiencing a pretty strong stretch sensation, but again, nothing sharp. If it's sharp, you want to move away from that. All right, and make your way back up. Okay, now let's do 4 roll down, roll up, roll overs, because it's a skill that we all need to just always be practicing. So when in the way future you need it, you're comfortable doing it. So all you're going to do is roll yourself down, roll up, take your right leg and cross it over the left, and just spin around into a little crouch. Then you just undo that all the way down, all the way up, cross the left over the right, spin to the left, and then back down. Or I guess that's spinning to the right, but whatever the case, doesn't really matter which way you go, just alternate. Cross the legs, roll, come back down, lower down, come back up, cross, and spin, and we're all the way down. Okay, so that's all for that. Got that out of the way. Hands resting on your knees. Inhale, just press your knees away from you. And then exhale, draw the knees toward you. Inhale, push forward. Exhale, press your back into the floor. 2 more of those. Inhale, exhale. And 1 more inhale. Exhale. Setting your feet down onto the floor, arms down next to you. We're going to do a little bridge work. Press through your feet, lift your hips up into a bridge, and then lower your hips. Do that again. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more like that. Inhale, up. Exhale. And last one. Inhale. Exhale. Adding on, inhale as you lift. Right arm comes up by your head. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, hips and left arm lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, hips and right arm. Exhale, lower. Inhale, hips and left arm. Exhale. Make sure your legs stay parallel as we do this. Both arms this time. Inhale and exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. We'll do 1 more. On this one, arms just go straight toward the ceiling, hips high. Let's just stay here. Relax the shoulders. Tighten a little bit more through the glutes. Keep the legs parallel. Hug gently in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower all the way down. Once again, bringing the knees toward your chest. All right, now we're going to segue into an inversion. So if you have 0 props and no pillows or blankets or towels or anything or yoga block around, you could simply just have your legs extended up for this inversion. You could rest your legs on a wall. If you have a towel or a blanket or a pillow, you could lift your hips, rest them on it, and go up. Or how about a more traditional half shoulder stand, hips a little bit higher, hands against the lower back. Tuck your chin in slightly. Now, once you're here, assuming that you're comfortable, the breath is flowing smoothly, you could start to move your legs around if you wanted to. Any movements that you want to do are fine, but just keep the movements controlled. Nothing fast, nothing that changes the position of your torso, your neck, your shoulders. You want to keep those nice and solid and not moving around. But, you could just play around with some extra movements in the legs. And if you feel like coming out of this anytime, you can. Staying here for a couple of minutes, particularly if you're using a block under your hips or your legs are propped against a wall. All of those options are great. It's wonderful to spend some time with the legs up. It's just nice for the veins in our legs to get a break. Having all that pressure of the blood in them. All right, so now as we start to come down, bend your knees toward your eyes. Slip the hands off the hips and let the hips just lower back down. Keep the legs up and bent for happy baby. You could hold the back of your thighs. You could reach up and take a hold of your shins or all the way to your feet. Now give yourself a little more bend in the knees and settle in. So check in with the shoulders. Make sure you're not all tight. Wiggle around a little bit through the hips as well, the lower back. And if it feels good to roll around a little, rocking from side to side, maybe stretching the legs out, anything goes. Really just explore. And maybe it's just how you're holding your feet if you're holding your feet. It's kind of nice to move the hands around. If you're holding at the toes, you're getting a little extra stretch in the feet and the toes. So be playful there. And check in again, because sometimes you've relaxed a place and then all of a sudden you've gotten tense, like at the shoulders. All right, now we're just going to let go of the feet, stretch the arms out on the floor. I don't have room, I have a couch in my way, but the best I can do. Inhale with the legs up and bent. Now exhale, tip your legs, I have to move all together. Tip your legs to the left and turn your head to the right. And then inhale up and exhale, tip the other way. Inhale up. Exhale to the left, look right. This time breath stays out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Exhale over to the right, look left. Breath is out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Exhale, tip. And this one, breath is out. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, breath is out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up, move your hands to your shins and rock from side to side. Take your hands onto your knees and just circle the legs around. Circle back the other way. All right, now stretch your legs out. Come into Shavasana. So you're just going to really take some time to let everything that you just did in your yoga practice settle in. So all that stretching and strengthening and stress reduction, we really want to embrace it. So let go here and just be. Softening at the hips, feet are turned out, palms turned up. Get the shoulders down away from your ears. Feel yourself softening your skin and relaxing your muscles. And stay in that pose, breathing, allowing yourself to just be present. And if other things start to come into your mind, just acknowledge them, but then come back to your breath. In and out through your nose. Now just start to deepen your breath. Moving your fingers and your toes. Circling your wrists and your ankles. And then you're going to stretch your arms up alongside your head. Reach the legs out. Big full body stretch. And then release that. Bend your legs in, wrapping your arms around your legs, and then just tipping over to your side. Letting go once again. Sink right back down into the mat. Soften. All right, now just press yourself up and come back into a seated position. Take in a full and deep breath in through the nose. Big full exhale. Do that one more time. Inhale. Big exhale. Namaste.